Hello my beautiful friends, thank you so much for joining me today here on Lumiere. It's so good to be here. My name is Clair and today's pick a card reading is where is this connection going? So we're going to be looking at the direction that this is going in, how this connection is going to unfold for you and the energies surrounding you both. So I cannot wait to jump in and do this reading for you. I will insert a picture of the crystals. I've got 3 groups for you today. Group number 1 is the honey quartz cluster. Group number 2 is the pyrite cluster. Group number 3 is the quartz cluster. Take as much time as you need to make your empowered selection today. Listen to your intuition, that will guide you as to which of the 3 groups is most in resonance with your situation. Okay, you are welcome to pause the video if you need a little bit more time. When you've made your selection, all the timestamps are in the description box below this video. Head to your timestamp and I will see you in a moment. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 1. This is for everyone who picked the beautiful honey quartz cluster crystal. So yeah, I hope you can see that and it's coming into focus for you today. Right, I'm going to begin your reading with one of these beautiful oracle cards from the Lover's Oracle and we will see where this connection is heading. It says, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Look at that beautiful image here and a lovely message as well. So maybe that your person reaches out to a message. With a message for you. I definitely sense that they want to tell you that they love you, and how kind of strong their emotions are for you. So yeah, a very positive and powerful opening to your reading. Let's take a look at your tarot and then I will draw some oracle cards. You're opening your reading with the Lovers. Wow, no messing about today. This is the first reading that I'm doing today. So yeah, I love it. You get the 10 of Wands, the Page of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Tower, Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, Queen of Swords, Chariot, and then you get Knight of Swords, Temperance, and the 3 of Pentacles. Super interesting. I see Cancer's energy here, Libra's energy, Capricorn energy, Sagittarius is here, and Gemini's energy as well. So that may resonate with you in your situation, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So like I was saying, a powerful opening to your reading. This is a message from Spirit that this is absolutely a soulmate connection. This could also be a twin flame connection. If you resonate with that label, in your situation, or you're not sure, then this is a strong indicator. But you are just like, this is a match made in heaven is what I'm picking up on. You're just like complete mirrors of one another with this beautiful Lovers card. This is like a really it's just a beautiful match. Like you resonate at the same frequency with one another. It's what I'm seeing here, which I think is really beautiful. But there is something about this connection which has really it's like it's a little bit of a burden to your person. It's weighing very heavily on their heart. And the reason for this is that their feelings have, for you, have really taken them by surprise. Okay, this is really something that's a bit left field, that's really come out of the blue. And they weren't expecting it. And the sense that I'm getting around this is that it's not that they weren't expecting to feel like this about you. It's just that they've never felt feelings like this in their life, right? For anybody or in any situation, right? Or in any other relationship. It's like they didn't even know that this existed. This may have caused your person to shut down a little bit. If they've been a little bit weird, and I'm sensing this, or a little bit distant, this is why. This isn't because they're not interested, right? Maybe you're just like, I don't know what's going on with this person. It's not because they're not interested. It's because this is just like new territory for them. And I'm really getting this sense that it's kind of freaking them out. I'm hearing that it's a lot of responsibility as well. I think that maybe they're used to kind of being kind of only just responsible for themselves, or not having to think about other people, or not having to consider somebody else. So there's something here that feels like, that there's this push for them to level up, and they no longer feel comfortable being who they used to be before they met you, or before this thing kind of started. between you both, right? They're no longer comfortable being that person, but they don't yet know who it is that they're meant to be or who they're going to be, right? So there is this kind of sense of growing pains as a result of this. So this feels like quite a weighty connection. It's very, very spiritual. You may be able to sense that if you're kind of an intuitive or an empath in some way. This is definitely a strong spiritual connection that you've got going on with your person. And I think you can probably sense that. I need to have some tea, you know? That's better. I need to have some tea. So look at this as well. The Ace of Wands, the Tower, and the Wheel of Fortune. Powerful energies again. So it's just like, there may be like love at first sight with this. It's just like, or maybe you just kind of locked eyes and you just knew, or the first time you met, you were like really vibing with each other and you're just like, wow, this feels different. I've not experienced this before. You feel so familiar to me, right? Your person is feeling the same. You're mirroring each other a lot, right? I'm sensing with this lover's energy. But it's just like when they met you, things were never the same again, and it has changed the trajectory of their life. So maybe they thought they were going off this way, or maybe they believed this about themselves, or this about relationships, or this about love. And now this whole situation has turned everything upside down. It's turned it on its head, is what I'm seeing. And it has changed as a result of you meeting each other. Both of your lives have changed forever, okay? So now, as a result of this, it's like you've kind of been shifted into a different frequency, right? I don't want to get too deep, but it's like reality transurfing. So it's like you've been shifted into a different reality. So as a result of doing this, this is what I'm picking up on. So it may be the case that this connection has been like a little bit dramatic. There's been a little bit of drama there, or may have felt like, what do I want to say? Just like, it hasn't been dramatic in the 3D. There could be a lot of turmoil emotionally, either for your person or for you, okay? So as a result of meeting this, but definitely as a result of you meeting each other, your lives have changed as a result of this, and now you're going in a new direction because you've created so much expansion. There's something about you meeting that has really pushed your growth and pushed the growth of your person who you're in this connection with. And so there is some discomfort here that I'm seeing, but a strong attraction, a strong emotion, strong love here, and genuine love as well. So, excuse me, I've got allergies. You can hear the catch in my voice a little bit, I think. You get the Devil, Queen of Swords, and the Chariot. Okay, so this is interesting energy. It's like they're bound up to you. I feel like you have a soul contract with this person, right? Soul contract, or perhaps like a soul agreement. There's just something that you've agreed on before you incarnated into this lifetime, that you agreed to meet each other and to have these experiences for your growth. You know, this is written, this is kind of showing up really strongly in your reading. That I'm seeing here. It may be that your person with this Devil energy has really kind of fallen back into old ways of, maybe perhaps they've been triggered, perhaps there's some kind of energy here where they've fallen back into their old ways, kind of like bad habits, or kind of numbing, or trying to distract themselves from something, from the feelings that they have, the strong feelings that they have for you. But I just sense that you have, in England we have a saying called no nonsense, right, which I absolutely love, or in English, if English isn't your first language, we have the saying no nonsense. And this is what I'm picking up on with this Queen of Swords energy. It's just like you can see right through them, right? Like if you tune into how you really feel, or like into your intuition rather than trying to second guess your intuition, you know what's going on. So it may be that they're wearing a bit of a false mask to try and hide how strongly they feel for you, or that they're trying to kind of deflect a little bit or push you away because it's making them feel uncomfortable because they've not felt like this before. But I just sense that you're just like not having it with this Queen of Swords energy, regardless of your gender. This is not a gender specific reading. So there's this energy with you where you're just like, you can't fool me. I know what's going on with you. I know that despite what you've said, or despite how far you've pushed me away, I know how you really feel, right? You just know in your heart of hearts. And I feel like you may have kind of asserted some boundaries as well, just like, well, if you're going to show up for me like this, that's kind of, that's no good for me. You know, I don't accept crumbs. I'm a king, I'm a queen, whatever. I'm a god, I'm a goddess, right? Just like, I don't accept crumbs. If you're going to show up for me like this, then, you know, I'm not playing the game. It's kind of what I'm picking up on. So I think they've been, you know, met with your boundaries. So they may have tried to kind of mess you around a little bit, or play a few games, or just kind of pull away, and you're just like, okay, you do you. It's like you're keeping your cool. That's what I'm hearing. Or like if you're not sure about that, then there's this energy of poise that you can tune into, right? And as a result of that, your person really respects that. Okay, rather than pandering to them, or kind of getting involved in the game, or kind of believing what they say at face value, you're just like staying in that poised energy. And then as a result, your person really respects you. And I see a lot of forward motion, so much powerful forward motion here with the Chariot and the Knight of Swords. This is like your person coming towards you full force. So, you know, this is where this connection is going, okay? So I see them being able to kind of come back to you if you've been in separation, or if they've pulled away. If this is long distance, I see them being able to come to you to bridge that physical gap. So don't go to them, right? You know, don't book that plane ticket and go to them. Let them come to you. Let them make the effort, okay? You deserve that. You are worthy, okay? Let them spend the money and do the organizing and come to you, right? This is what I'm seeing here. So I'm definitely seeing them kind of making like a journey. Maybe it's to your city, maybe it's to your country, okay, maybe it's just to your house or your neighborhood, but I see them being able to kind of make that journey to come to you. Maybe the case that they just turn up on your doorstep out of the blue. I see that here as well, but strong forward motion. So not just physically, but also just emotionally, of them being able to kind of come towards you. It's just like they overcome this resistance, and then they are able to come towards you full force. And what are they coming towards you with? Beautiful. Temperance and the Three of Pentacles. So they want to create some harmony in this connection. This is about, you know, this beautiful Temperance is about the long-term sustainability. So they're coming forward towards you with something which is like a solid offer for the long term. They want to be able to create harmony with you. So if there's been this kind of friction or tension, or kind of feeling of kind of not knowing what's going on, they want to settle into something which feels safe for both of you, and secure, you know, being able to create security, and also bring things into balance. So what they want to work on is bringing things into balance between you both, bringing those differences into balance, bringing those kind of intense or chaotic emotions into balance, so that it feels more harmonious and it can flow between you in a way that is very, very healthy. And this is what they want to work on. This is what's indicated here with this Three of Pentacles, that they want to work on this. It isn't a quick fix, it's not going to happen overnight, but they do want to work on it. I want to clarify this Three of Pentacles as well. I want to see what's on the bottom of the deck. Two of Cups, this is the Fountain Tarot. So look, opening your reading with the Lovers, closing it with the Two of Cups. It's like you are two peas in a pod. This really indicates twin flames to me. A lot of spiritual energy, and again with the Temperance, that indicates spiritual energy as well between you both. So a lot of mirroring with one another. You're really on the same frequency. You can pick up on each other's energies, but again, this is both about union, you know, working towards a harmonious union is what I'm seeing here. So that's the direction it's going in. Let's draw some oracle cards, see what other messages we can get for you in this situation. This is interesting. We have the card Not Good Enough. So it may have been, you know, with this energy where they've kind of, you know, maybe messed you around a little bit. This love is the real deal. This love is so real that they have for you that they're questioning whether they are worthy of being loved by someone like you, or being loved so truly. okay, and at that level. So if you're getting a bit of a weird vibe from them, this may be why. This may be why. Look at this, you get rejection and protection, excuse me. So they may have kind of rejected this a little bit, or you feel rejected, or whatever it is. But if they've done that, it's in order to protect themselves, because they feel unworthy of such a pure love, because you have such a beautiful open heart, and you are so invested in this and connected to this, and you connect so deeply. It's like brought up some issues around feeling unworthy, right? Is what I'm picking up on in this situation, and I'm not surprised. We have, I am not free to pursue what I want. So this may indicate that obviously they want you, but there may be some kind of outside influences or factors which are making things more complicated. That could be long distance, could be to do with their job is in another place, or perhaps they have family responsibilities or something like this, and this is making this situation kind of more adding a layer of complexity to this, so which may be holding your person back a little bit. But obviously I do see them coming forward for you. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. It says stay optimistic about your love life. If it'll come into focus, there you go. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So there's no need to despair, there's no need to kind of get into a loop of negative thinking. Spirit is really clear, and your reading is really clear as well, that this is moving towards something really positive for you. I absolutely love this. The other message I'm getting with all this forward motion and this temperance, I've got to say this because it's coming out, is that yes, they're coming forward to you full force, but it may be the case that you're a little bit more measured, or that you can set the pace a little bit. Maybe you're just like, no, I think we should be friends for a little bit, or I think we should get to know each other slowly, or, let's take our time over this. So they are coming towards you, but there may be this energy of like, step by step, let this blossom is what I'm hearing. So I really love that. I'm going to get a message from the White Rose Guidance Oracle deck. Give me more time, I'm not good enough for you yet. How crazy is that? Twice in one reading. That same message coming through from your person of feeling unworthy. I think they've been triggered. They've got like an unworthiness wound within them, right? Where they feel unworthy of this love, and that this is what's been triggered for them in this situation. Definitely. We have the card Depth. This is from the Galaxy of Lovers Oracle deck. I'm really sorry, I can see that it's not focusing. There you go. So we have the card Depth. So this is just like, this is what I was saying. This is a new level of connecting to their feelings that they've not experienced before. So it's like they're tuning in to a new frequency, a new bandwidth of emotion, of feeling, of love, and going to new depths that they haven't experienced before. So I see this here, and that this is a very, very deep connection. It's like very soulful, maybe, many past lives you've been together. This is not an insignificant person or connection in your life, right? We have the card Protection. Again, a double message. I don't think I can... I've got so many cards out on my desk now. Rejection and protection, and then you get the card Protection. So your person's really in this energy of kind of putting up a barrier, wanting to protect themselves, wanting to protect their heart space as a result of this, which I think is really interesting. But that's how they're showing up. So if they feel a little bit distant from you, this is why. This is why. Oh my goodness. Look at that. And then you get the card Real Love. Didn't I just say that just now? This is the real deal. This is a really powerful message. So I see this going towards union. I see that this is real love. I see them being able to kind of work on something to create harmony between you both. But there is that kind of I don't know how to describe it, like a defense mechanism in them where they're at this time wanting to put up a bit of a wall, but they care about you so very much. So yeah, this is the real deal. That's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It has been my honor to read your cards. I've loved it so very much. It's been like super interesting energies to connect with. So yes, thank you. Let me know how it resonates down in the comments. If you want more free tarot, follow us on Instagram. It's Lumiere_mystic. Please check out my book, Feminine Frequency. It's for the feminine energy partner, the yin energy partner who likes to be pursued. It's got hundreds of example scripts of like how to talk to a masculine energy partner and to build magnetic attraction. So if you want to find out more, it's linked in the description box below this video. I've written that book from the heart. It's been getting amazing feedback from our community. People are absolutely loving it. All right, take good care, and I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 2. This is for everyone who picked the beautiful pyrite cluster crystal. All right, let's take a look at the energies surrounding your connection and where this relationship may be headed. I'm going to draw one of these beautiful cards from the Lover's Oracle, these beautiful heart-shaped deck. I absolutely love it. Oh my goodness. This is the card that you get. It says, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So the beautiful kind of dove of peace, bringing peace and harmony to you. Perhaps your emotions are in turmoil and you need to settle down a little bit, or you need a little bit of relief from some of those intense emotions. I see that here. And maybe there's something to do with this connection, or recent events between you and this person who you are asking about today that you just, you don't understand kind of like why this has happened. Maybe it took, there was a turn of events that you weren't expecting, or that they're behaving in a way that you kind of don't really understand, and they're not giving you a lot of information as to kind of what's going on with them. So that's what I see here. That's very interesting energy to open your reading. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. You get Death, Ten of Swords, and then the Tower. Oh my goodness, what has been going on with you guys? What has been going on with you guys? Let's take a look. You get Hermit, the Eight of Swords, and then the Seven of Cups, Nine of Wands, the Ace of Cups, Star. Then you get the Moon, King of Wands, and Judgment. This is a super interesting reading. I'm getting messages already. Okay, let's jump in. You've got Leo, Pisces, Aquarius energy here, as well as Scorpio and Virgo represented really strongly, really powerful energies in this reading. That may resonate with you, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in your situation. So, like I was saying, I don't know what's been going on with you guys, but this looks like a lot of intensity between you both. So maybe, there's a lot of shared intensity. Perhaps it's just something that you are feeling within you. I sense that maybe there may have been like a revelation here, something that was revealed that kind of shook the foundations of this connection. Maybe you saw your person in a new light as a result of their behavior. I definitely see an ending here. Maybe it was a case of just like, yeah, let's call this a day, or perhaps you've decided that it's over, or to have to take a break, or to separate a little bit. It may even be the case for some of you that you're just like, I don't even know why I'm watching this reading. This is dead in the water. This is kind of no longer a thing. This isn't happening, right? And yet you're still feeling it. The energies are still here, but there's this definite kind of, I'm just going to give up on this. This isn't working, or let's go our separate ways. Something here, like a kind of definite kind of line in the sand that I'm seeing with this Death energy and the Ten of Swords. And I feel like this is like very intense. Okay, I think that it feels very intense for both of you, that there's been a lot of emotional turmoil around this. This may have triggered either in you or in your person kind of a lot of those kind of shadow elements, or that kind of negative, lower vibrational kind of thinking, that limiting thinking. you know, men are always the same, women are always the same, you know, this always happens to me, I'm never chosen, they always cheat on me, you know, whatever it is. Maybe it's triggered that cycle. And that can be a positive thing, because it can bring to the surface what it is that we truly believe about ourselves, and what it is that we truly believe about relationships, or about love, or about what our own worthiness and what we believe that we're worthy of. And if we can see it at the surface, then we can recognize it, and then we can begin to heal it, because the universe will always reflect back to us our beliefs, right? So whatever it is that we believe, about love and relationships, you know, we tend to experience that for ourselves. So that may resonate with you, and that's completely natural and normal. That is kind of, you know, human nature. So there can be a kind of silver lining to that cloud in order to kind of understand yourself a little bit better. You've got the Hermit, the Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Cups here. So I feel like there's this energy with this Hermit of kind of shutting down a little bit. Maybe your person is kind of blocking you energetically and you can't feel them anymore. Maybe they've kind of pulled away from you. Maybe you've agreed to spend some time apart. Whatever it is what I'm picking up on. I feel like this is necessary, right? This isn't, you know, with the Hermit, there's a lot of wisdom here. So if you are spending time apart, or you have decided to split up, there is a kind of, there is a reason for this. There is meaning behind this. It's a little bit like, you know, when we open this reading, you may not always understand why certain things happen, but there is a reason for this. This Hermit energy is all about kind of like a spiritual path, or a spiritual understanding, or a spiritual undertaking that you have to do alone. So your person may have to kind of do this on their own in order to move forward. You cannot make them see the light. You cannot persuade them. There's nothing that you can say that is going to change their mind. This is something that they have to do on their own, is what I'm saying. Your person feels very, there's a lot of anxiety here with your person. Your person may have been triggered, they may have had some fears come to the surface, and they're in a state of confusion right now with the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of kind of confusion in their energetic field, okay? So this may be showing up for you as them behaving in a very confusing way, or giving you mixed messages, or wanting to play games, or kind of you feeling one thing, or them kind of what do I want to say, like their actions and their words not matching up. This is because inside them there's a lot of inner turmoil and a lot of confusion, okay? So moving forward, what's going to happen as a result of this? This is so nice. This is like, well, you get the Nine of Wands. So this is the wounded warrior energy that we've got here. So again, this indicates that your person may be triggered, that they've got some fears that have come to the surface, maybe some old issues. But I sense with this 9, it's like saying, look, they're nearly there. They're nearly at this breakthrough. And what are they nearly there with? Ace of Cups. They're nearly there with offering you this love, being able to kind of jump the final hurdle and being able to offer love and renewal. Both of these cards are cards of renewal and of hope, right? And of kind of beauty and abundance and genuine love. They're both cards of really, really true love, true, genuine love from the heart. And this is what I see here. So, you know, on this journey that they're going on, that they have to do themselves to kind of figure out this confusion, to figure out their kind of own wounding, you get this on the other side of it. And I see them, you know, this card is really them offering their heart to you, this hand with this overflowing cup of emotion being held out to you. It's just like, can I have another chance? Can we have another opportunity? Can we give this another go? There's this desire to be forgiven, or to have another chance, or for kind of healing to take place, to be able to kind of let this situation that we were looking at the beginning part of your reading be in the past and no longer affect you. So I see them being able to kind of get over this final hurdle, this final push, to be able to offer love to you. Which I think is really nice. You get the Star and the Moon Both beautiful, gentle, graceful energy. So what they're healing is their fears. The fears that have come to the surface with this moon energy. It's like their shadow self that maybe you've come into contact with. So, you know, some beautiful healing energy in this mix coming forward to heal their fears. And then as a result of that, what do we get? Beautiful King of Wands and the Judgment. So then being able to take action, you know, feeling like they know which direction they want to go in, feeling much more confident about what it is that they're feeling and being able to kind of express that to you and being able to make a lot of action to move forwards, right? There's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of desire, right? So just for you in terms of attraction, but also in terms of kind of moving forward. This is really a card of them being able to take action. And this Judgment is them just like, this is about hearing the call. So perhaps you will hear the call. Maybe the action that they're taking towards you is to kind of call you or want to speak to you and kind of really share what is in their heart. But again, this indicates like an awakening with this Judgment, them kind of taking action as a result of them kind of waking up to the fact that this is a very special connection and that they do have feelings for you. So yeah, I absolutely love this. I just want to see what's on the bottom of the deck to see what they're waking up to. Okay, you get the Empress, Taurus energy, Libra's energy here. This is the Fountain Tarot, one of my favourite tarot decks of all time. So yeah, kind of they're taking action, they're waking up to kind of, like I was saying, like how special you are and just about the kind of long-term potential of this. They're waking up to the fact that this is something, you know, the Empress is a card of love. It's a card of receiving, right? So maybe they're waking up to kind of their own desire to be able to receive love and to be able to receive the love that you have to offer them, right? Not everybody feels comfortable about receiving love when it is offered to them, and about growing that, you know, letting it blossom, letting it expand and kind of growing, taking that seed and growing it into something more, right? That's what I'm seeing, right? This is the Galaxy of Lovers, Oracle deck. I want to draw some more cards for you, some Oracle cards, and see. You get the card Cycles. So maybe there is a particular pattern that is being triggered in you or in your person at this time. Or maybe you just feel like you're kind of going round and round. You're just like, you know, we do this. It's a little dance that we do. Well, we're like, we're together, we're not together, we're together, we're not together. But I see you being able to break free of that cycle that you've been in, you know, as a result of like a greater understanding from your person. So, and this strong desire kind of not to want to do that anymore from both of you, of just being like, do you know what, let's sort this out once and for all. We have the card Problems. Well, I'm not surprised to see this coming out in your reading with, you know, such a powerful opening to your reading with Death and the Ten of Swords and the Tower. This is all just like those problems coming to the surface. But the reason that they come to the surface is for healing, as we see here with the Star energy, which I think is really nice. I think it's really nice. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Perhaps that's a journey that you've been on to kind of not accept crumbs or not accept second best, and being just like learning how to express your boundaries in a way that is, you know, that isn't fierce, that isn't, you know, too direct, but also is meaningful, right? And kind of gets your message across of just like, yeah, this is my preference, right? This is what feels good to me. This is what doesn't feel good to me. And that begins with being able to connect to those feelings yourself in your heart, of knowing what feels good to you and what doesn't, and being able to follow that path. It says, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Very beautiful. Here I sense that you have a very open heart, so I feel like this is a journey of your person learning that it's safe for them to kind of receive loving energies like we were talking about. Let's get some, oh, I want Spirit is going to go to this deck. This is the Myth and Fire Lumiere deck. Oh my goodness, we have falling in love. Right? That is so nice. It's really mirroring the energy of this kind of Ace of Cups, this renewal of love, of that kind of, those feelings kind of deepening and being able to kind of trust in that love and to feel safe. I feel like this is something really important to your person, that they want to, in order to open their heart, they need to feel safe. That's too many. They need to feel safe in the connection. Like emotionally safe, you know. And they want you to feel safe as well, is what I'm saying. Oh my goodness, this is so nice. It says the worst is over. Look at that. That's really what I'm seeing through the kind of arc of this story here. It's just like, you know, it's starting off as kind of really, really intense and just a lot of drama and a lot of misunderstanding and difficulties and stuff like that. And this beautiful healing energy of understanding coming in, and Spirit really clarifying that for us and saying, look, the worst is over in this connection now. You know, you've been through the worst of it. You've been through those toughest times. You know, maybe that has helped you to understand yourself better or to understand each other better in this connection. We are in new territory from the Seasons of the Soul deck. So yeah, this is what I'm saying, this movement out of that old energy where perhaps you were cycling round and not getting anywhere, and you were just like talking and talking and talking, and then, but like there was no understanding coming in, and so you were going around in circles. But now this is like entering into a new phase, into like a new territory between you both, which is very positive. We have the card Forgiveness. I sense that your person really wants to be forgiven in this situation, you know, for whatever it is that they've done or said. What I'm hearing from Spirit is they've said something that they really regret. I sense that they got kind of deeply triggered, and their defense mechanism was to want to kind of hurt, to kind of lash out, is what I'm hearing. So there is this energy, and I see that here, this energy of forgiveness with the Star and the Ace of Cups as well. We have grounded. So this is like getting more grounded in the situation. Earth energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But just about if things have been very unsettled, which was what I'm seeing, there's this move towards things being more stable between you both, which gives you the opportunity to kind of work on things from this kind of solid ground. If you've not really known where you stand or kind of it's felt very uncertain, I see this energy of kind of getting grounded. Okay, we have this card Ending. So this is what we were looking at the beginning of your reading. Perhaps you decided, you know, that this was over, or that you were going to take a break from this. So that's really mirrored here. But this ending is really, as we've seen in your reading, is bringing this new beginning for you in this situation, which I really love. So yeah, I want to draw one more from this deck. That's too many. Sorry, terrible. 10 cards coming out at a time. I love this for you. Fresh start. Isn't it that exactly what I was just saying? This ending leading to a new beginning. So there is meaning in this, you know, like suffering ends when meaning begins. You may not be able to see the bigger picture of that at this time, but this is really leading to a new start between you both. So I see the direction that this is going, where this is going with your person, is towards a new start. But I sense that this is something that is really needed in this connection, not to go round and round in those cycles of that old energy, and to really break through into something new, into that new territory that we were discussing. That is everything that I have. Sorry, a little bit of a frog in my throat, it's a little bit emotional. But it's been a really powerful reading. Let me know how it resonates in the comments. If you want more free tarot, then do check us out on Instagram, Lumiere_mystic. And if you feel called to Please check out my beautiful self-study course, Manifest a Specific Person. If you're looking to get into alignment with this person who you've been asking about today, call them back towards you using magnetic energy, then I can help you to do that. It's a really great value, I think. Anyway, it's 8 hours of video training with me. We've got a workbook, we've got meditations, the whole lot. So super amazing value, and we've been getting incredible feedback from the community, people really coming into right alignment, being able to overcome those challenges and obstacles with their person to be able to come into union. So absolutely packed with information, so check that out if it resonates. It is linked in the description box. But have an amazing week. I'm sending you love and blessings in your situation, and I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 3, let's find out where this connection is going. This is for everyone who picked the beautiful quartz crystal cluster, very beautiful piece in my collection. All right, I'm going to begin by opening your reading with one of these cards from the Lover's Oracle, this beautiful heart-shaped oracle. This is the card that you get. It says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So this is like this energy of kind of letting the other person show up how they want to show up. You know, there is nothing that you can do or say to kind of change things. Who they are is who they are, and how they connect to you is how they connect to you, and how they show up is how they show up. So it's kind of letting the pieces fall where they may, letting your person kind of express themselves authentically by stepping back a little bit and just being like, okay, well, not what is it that I want, or, you know, trying to kind of wrestle with reality a little bit, of just kind of letting things unfold a little bit. You know, it does involve some trust. It can be very difficult to do that, but you know, the strongest message from Spirit here is by giving each other some space, it will bring you closer together. And I think we all need that from time to time. We all do need a little bit of space to process. And that's what true love is. It says love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So that's what true love is. You know, it's kind of, it's unconditional, it's supportive, and it's allowing the other person to be their authentic self. And vice versa, of course. So, but yeah, very beautiful image to open your reading. Let's take a look, make some space here, and see what your tarot has to say. You get Justice, the Hermit, King of Pentacles, Page of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 8 of Wands, Page of Swords, High Priestess. I love to see the High Priestess in reading. And then you get the Empress. Oh my goodness, the Emperor, and then the 9 of Pentacles, a power couple here. Let's see what's going on. So I see Libra's energy here, Virgo's energy as well, Taurus energy, Pisces energy, showing up in Aries energy as well, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. That may resonate with you in your situation. This is interesting. This is definitely like a soul connection with your person. That there may be some like a soul contract here, some sort of spiritual agreement that you have between you both. I feel like your person is really taking some time to make a decision about what it is that they want for the long term, right? They know, they recognize that this connection between you both has a lot of long-term potential, right? This is what I'm seeing here with this King of Pentacles, and, you know, may have the potential for a deeper commitment, you know, even for marriage. So perhaps they see you as marriage material if you are in that stage in your life, which you may not be. So they recognize that, or maybe they recognize that they, I'm just getting this strong sense that that you are someone who is worth committing to, you know, that it is like with this King of Pentacles, this is the real deal. This is my shiz just got real card, right? So they recognize that this is kind of like quite a weighty decision that they're making at this time, that this is something that is, you know, that what I'm hearing from Spirit is they're not taking it lightly, okay? Within themselves, and there is this energy of introspection and reflection with this Hermit energy. So it may be that they've cooled off a little bit, maybe they've asked for time to make a decision about things, or they're stalling for time in order to make a decision. about what it is that they want going forwards and for the long term. And I see that here. You get this beautiful Page of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. So they have a lot of curiosity around you. They may be kind of checking you out on social media, trying to fill in the details about, you know, finding out more about you via social media, or by asking around about you, you know, at work or in your friendship group, trying to find out more about you if they don't know much about you, if it's just in the early stages, or just trying to find out what it is that you're doing or what's going on with you, right? Rather than asking you directly, is what I'm saying. There's something here where you've really piqued their curiosity. They've got a lot that they want to share with you, a lot that they want to say to you. And there's something about this where your connection has sparked this interest in you. They're like super interested in you, right? They're super interested in what makes you tick and what's going on with you, right? And what you're thinking, right? At this time. And it's like a little bit of a mystery to them. But also there's this energy of them kind of like becoming curious about this connection and about themselves, and wanting to ask more questions about things. You know, what does this mean? What do I want for the future? How do I feel about this? So there's kind of like, there's a lot of questions that are coming up again that they are contemplating at this time that I'm seeing here. And it's about like, for some of you, you may be carrying this person's baby. This is a very specific message, not for all of you, but I do see that here with the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. This represents like a pregnancy. So that could be for some of you. This could be your baby daddy, not for all of you. This is just like a message that's coming through for some of you. So yeah, there is this this energy around them where they're kind of they may be stalling for time a little bit, is what I'm sensing as well. Or they may have kind of, there may be like a little bit of a hiatus or a pause in kind of moving forward with this connection, is what I'm seeing. So, but let's take a look at where this is going. These future energies are really powerful. You get the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Swords, and then the beautiful High Priestess. So you moving quickly towards making a decision. Okay, so your person is really kind of getting the clarity that they need after this time, because I sense that things have really kind of slowed down a little bit. They may feel a little bit heavy, but there's a lot here. I feel like there's going to be a lot of communication coming in for you with your person, and it's going to be like really good, like good quality communication, right? Where it's meaningful communication, where you can kind of really feel like you're getting somewhere. Right, your person is really making a breakthrough, which is going to help them to move forward, where they kind of really understand what it is that they want. So, and a lot is going to be revealed to you with this High Priestess as a result of this kind of moving forward, this kind of sharing, this open communication is going to reveal a lot to you. So I think there's been a lot here that's kind of maybe been in the 5D that's getting pulled down into the 3D. You know, a lot of energy kind of waiting in the wings, waiting to kind of be processed for you to kind of fully experience. And I just feel like their truth is coming out, you know, what was hidden from you. So it may be the case that you're trying to kind of guess or second guess your person or second guess what's going on. I feel like I'm hearing the word enigma. So perhaps you're a little bit of a mystery to them, or they have been a little bit of a mystery to you. But what I'm hearing from Spirit very clearly is all will be revealed. So you're moving towards this time of greater clarity, of kind of meaningful communication and conversation, where they're going to kind of reveal a lot of their inner feelings and their inner thoughts to you, which I think is really nice. And then look at this. The Empress and the Emperor side by side. This is a power couple. This represents union between you both, the yin and the yang, regardless of the genders. This is not a gender specific reading, but there's always a yin energy and a yang energy, a masculine and a feminine energy in any relationship, any romantic relationship like this. So I see you kind of coupling up, being a power couple, being able to kind of forge your way, being able to kind of get together in the strongest possible way, and being, what I'm hearing from Spirit, is like a beautiful complement to one another. Very, very strong. Maybe you've got like kind of quite strong personalities, or you're quite confident, or this is like this like connection is like forged in the crucible. It's like turning lead into gold. It's like just a very, very strong, there's alchemy here. There's chemistry, but there's kind of alchemy. There's a little bit of magic making this happen. And I feel like, you know, you may not even be able to see, you don't see this coming. This is what you don't see coming with this. There's something about this revelation, this expression that they come towards you with. And it's like, you know, maybe 1 minute they're just like, you don't hear from them, you don't know what's going on. And then the next minute they're really blowing up your phone. They want to meet you, they want to see you. And this is really like coming out of the blue for you. It's what I'm saying. I feel like this is what you don't see coming. But the energy of union here, and it's like with this 9 of Pentacles, it's like this union comes as a result of you kind of letting go a little bit. Did we talk about this at the beginning of just like kind of maybe letting go a little bit, kind of stepping back and just being like, and letting your person express themselves how they need to express themselves at this time, and whether that's through rage or through silence or however it is that they want to show up. It doesn't mean that you're a doormat or that you don't have boundaries or whatever, but just kind of energetically allowing them to be self-contained. Okay, so we do that by taking our energy off them, taking our focus off them, taking a step back, putting some of that energy that you've been putting on this connection, on this person. What is it that they're doing? How do they feel about me? And circling that back to you. What is it that I want? You know, what is it that is my goal? What is it that is my life's purpose? How can I most make a difference to other people? How can I help somebody else? How can I open my heart more? How can I share more love? How can I make the world a better place? Turning all that energy around and putting it back onto you. And by releasing, right? By releasing it, it's like you manifest a connection, a union. Right? Again, marriage is indicated here with this Emperor and Empress. It's like you're like a really beautiful, perfect match, a really beautiful complement to one another. Like you have a lot in common with one another, which is, and this is what I'm hearing from Spirit, is a sacred union as well. You know, it couldn't be clearer. Whoops, that one nearly went flying, but couldn't be clearer in your cards that this is a sacred union with the High Priestess here. And then the Emperor and the Empress. This is really saying, look, sacred union. I want to just clarify this, this 9 of Pentacles energy as well. It's like the message that I'm getting. Sorry, I break down a little bit when I get a lot of messages all at the same time. What is it that I want to share? It's like, yeah, again, it's this message of kind of allowing each other to kind of be authentic, be yourself, to be able to show up authentically, you know, what, not wanting, it's natural to want to control the other person. We get afraid of losing them. I'm just saying, just like, okay, you do you, I'll do me. So there's this kind of powerful energy here of kind of, I don't know what the word is, of just kind of autonomy, right? It's not like two halves making a whole, it's two whole people making a beautiful connection. So this is what I see here in this energy of autonomy, of like you allowing them to be them and them allowing them to be you, and then in doing so you become this beautiful complement to one another. So you get the Chariot, Spirit saying take 3, you get the Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. Again, a lot of Pentacles energy here, so a lot of kind of things getting grounded, and a lot to do with money here as well. So it could be that by joining forces, maybe you start a business together or a side hustle with this person, and that's what this is moving towards, in order to kind of better your lives together, in order to kind of raise yourselves up. So I'm seeing that here. The Chariot is like powerful forward motion, being able to overcome those obstacles, and to be able to kind of move forward together in this union. And then both the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles are both kind of yin energy, feminine energy here. And this, but both about long term, you know, about long-term love, about growing something for the long term. And we saw that because we got the King of Pentacles at the beginning of this reading, again, looking at the long term. So this connection really has long-term potential written all over it. And there is genuine love here and genuine feeling with this Empress energy showing up twice for you. So I absolutely love that. Let's draw some of these beautiful oracle cards for you. Whoops. Wow. No messing about. We get hot and cold. So you may have been experiencing some hot and cold behavior from your person. This is indicative of their kind of feeling confused at this time, or kind of needing some space maybe, and not feeling confident or able to kind of ask you for the space that they need. But also I just feel like you're going into like a hot phase, right? You know, with this 8 of Wands, of them kind of coming forward to be able to communicate. And we also have the world is your oyster. So this is just like, this is not a cycle that is completed. There's a lot more for you to experience with one another, to kind of share with one another in this connection, all right? Which I think is really nice. Oh, we have I don't feel good enough for you. This came out in one of the other readings earlier. How amazing is that? So there may be like this feeling of unworthiness. I see this here, you know, with this 9 of Pentacles, that they see, you know, this Empress energy coming out, not a gender specific reading, but just like them seeing you as golden, right? They're just like, they're so attracted to you that they're just like, I can't believe that of all the people in the world, all the eligible single people in the world, that they would want me, right? So there's a little bit of that energy here. Oh my goodness, we have I want to go on an adventure with you as well. So is that going to come into focus? Sorry, there's a lot of light flashback and it's not adjusting. There you go. I want to go on an adventure with you. This is the Seasons of the Soul Oracle deck. So, and we've had the world as your oyster. So this really feels like you're going to travel with this person at some point, not necessarily straight away or this year, but in the future. This is really on the cards that you will kind of travel. That what I'm hearing from Spirit is going places. So you're really kind of going places in this connection, which I think is really nice. I'm being called to pick one of these cards. We have spiritual connection, deep love, soulmates, unity. So, you know, we see that here, you know, with this Emperor and Empress and the High Priestess, that this is definitely, you know, and then this is indicated from Spirit, this is definitely a spiritual connection that you're sharing, that you are soulmate energy, maybe even twin flames. It says deep love as well. So, and unity are coming together between you both, which I really love for you. We have closer. So, you know, coming closer together, being able to, it's like get to know each other at a whole new level, you know, being, drawing each other closer to one another and getting to know each other at this kind of whole new level. And this intimacy is what I'm hearing. So bringing like emotional intimacy, like more, this communication brings a deeper exchange and a closeness. We have the card fear. So there may be some triggers here, some fears coming up from your person. As a result, this may be, it's mirroring that kind of hermit energy that we were talking about, that they're really kind of thinking about the long term. What I'm hearing is that they're frightened of making the wrong decision. Okay, so that may be some fear, but that's natural when things are significant, right? They're really thinking, you know, what would my future be like with them? What would my future be like without them? And kind of weighing up those options. This is interesting. We have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This is exactly what the oracle cards have been saying, with this getting closer and just like, yeah, the spiritual connection, that you've been kind of getting closer to one another as a result of this communication. You're getting to know each other at a whole new level. There's whole new kind of layers of them, of understanding, facets to their personality that you kind of don't know about, or like aspects of them that you perhaps don't know about. And I'm hearing things that they haven't told you, perhaps about their childhood or their past, that they will share with you in the fullness of time. Like I've been with my husband like 100 years or something now. And yeah, I'm still learning things about him. So yeah, he still surprises me. So I feel like that is the energy there. Okay, I'm being drawn to pick one of these cards as well for your reading. We have the card success. So I see like, yes, a very successful union here. But again, this energy that, you know, maybe you might be moving towards eventually one day starting some sort of successful enterprise together with all these pentacles that we've been seeing. So definitely like a successful outcome, but also just like maybe a successful enterprise between you both. And we have the card Hope, which I think is really nice. So this is like just staying in that positive energy, I feel, with this Hope card. I feel like, you know, keeping your heart open to possibilities, kind of not predicting a lot of doom and gloom for yourself, you know, not judging kind of the outer circumstances. Remember, the outer circumstances are just what you've already manifested, so you can always manifest something different. And also we get the card Heart to Heart. I really want this to come into focus for you. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. There you go. Heart to heart. This is what I was saying with this beautiful, powerful communication coming in that we were talking about with your tarot. It's just that communication is a heart to heart. It is meaningful conversation which is going to be able to move this forward towards like a really sacred union between you both. Okay, kind of sharing from that place of the heart, from vulnerability and openness, and it creates that closeness that we've seen in your oracle cards. Oh, that's everything that I have for you in this reading. Do let me know how it resonates down in the comments. I love to hear from you and I love to connect with you there. If you want to find out more, get more free tarot in your life, then check us out on Instagram. It's quite a select group of Lumies over there. It's Lumiere_mystic. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful friend Misha. She reads the Akashic Records. She can give you an insight into this connection and into your soul's journey. She's currently offering Lumiere subscribers $11 off her Akashic Record readings. You can find out loads more. It's all in the description box. But have an amazing week. I'm sending you love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye-bye.